Guys, I'm here with head coach Rusty Higdon. Coach, you just wrapped up a #1 spot here in the region. How's it feel?
It feels great. That's what we've been working on all week and all year. About 13, 14 weeks ago, we started this thing, and the kids wanted to win the region championship, and Lord willing, we was able to do it.
Well, Coach, you have one more game to go. It's section coming up next week. Only undefeated season team in history is 1967. Next week, you guys have a chance. How do you feel right now going into that game?
Well, I feel pretty good. If they play like they played tonight, they're just tough, hard-nosed all the way down to the end of the game, and we just have to line up and see next week.
Well, Coach, congrats. I know you got doused with Gatorade earlier. Go get you some dry clothes on. I got Kirby and Kazort here. Guys, come on in here. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, Kazort, we've named you player of the game. We got stats on you earlier. You broke 200 yards very early in the third quarter. Guys, I'm going to talk to you first. Kirby, how does it feel as a starting quarterback? We saw you went down with a bit of an injury. You went into the locker room, came back. How does it feel to get back on the field and wrap up the #1 spot in the region?
It feels great. We worked a long time for this. Both of us started since we was in the 9th grade and went through some hard times. But journey and to grow with these guys, and it's been really great. We worked really hard for the past season. It's just great feeling.
Well, Kazort, tell me how it feels to actually get on the 200-plus yards. I know you haven't been there a whole lot this season, but to break 200 yards early in the game, how does it feel to do it against a powerhouse like Collinsville?
Well, honestly, I never even thought of even doing that. I figured that maybe 100 yards maybe, but 200 yards, I didn't even know that. It don't even feel like it.
You probably was closer to 3 than 2.
It's awesome.
Guys, get out of here. Go celebrate with your team. Congratulations on #1. You guys played a heck of a ball game. Look to see you guys in playoffs.
Not a no.
Guys, let's get in here for this post game. You will not find any more excited players than that right there. Look at them right here. Helmets up.
Hey, Coach,
champs, #1, Valley Head. And is there going to be any dispute this week?
Of course not.
41-13, the final. Valley Head is for real. Valley Head is for real. We saw an excellent game tonight. Rusty, give us a stat breakdown. I know you got it in your pocket there.
You interviewed Kirby, #7. He had 3 passing touchdowns. Well, he had not much in the passing game tonight, but very huge on the game. And leading it on the ground was #5, Kazort, 205 yards, 3 touchdowns. Right behind him, Gregory with 115 yards, with also 2 receiving touchdowns.
Unbelievable. Get in here with this guy right here. Man, I tell you what, look. Get in here, give us all you got, man. How's it feel?
Feels great, actually. We've been working hard.
No, you go ahead, man. We're live right now.
Well, yeah, it feels great. We've been working all spring, and Coach made us set a goal at the beginning of the season, region chance, and we made it. We did our job. We came out and we played hard.
He's making some big hits out there.
Yes, sir. I feel good about this game. I've been looking forward to it since Monday. We've started practicing. Coach told me, he said, it's a big game. You're going to be playing a lot. I said, I'm ready. And he doubted me a little bit at first, but I got in there and I showed him a little bit,
Well, we like it. Hey, you got section coming up next week. Give me thoughts on that game. How do you feel going into it?
We got a strong offensive and defensive line, and as long as we do our job blocking, we should be all right. And as long as we get past the secondary, we're good.
Well, fantastic, man. Best of luck in the playoffs to you.
Thanks, sir.
You played a great game tonight.
Thanks, sir.
Fantastic. Go celebrate with your team. Absolutely.
How about that?
I love it. Just getting the whole team in here one by one. Oh, my goodness. Guys, my phone is dead. I don't even have the score updates. Zach, do we have anything from Plainview and, from Pisgah and Geraldine? We're going to have to check. We've been getting updates from that game, but you remember that was a big game. If Pisgah wins, they secure a spot in the playoffs. If Geraldine wins, they wrap up the #1 spot in Class 3A Region 6. I've got a phone being handed in here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, Zach, your Penguins lost 3-4 to the Islanders, so that's bad. But also, in the third quarter with 9:25 to go, Geraldine. Now remember, guys, Geraldine, who put up 77 points last week, the score is 40-14 right now with 3:37 left to go in the ball game. Geraldine hasn't even called off their starters yet, so they're out for blood. Geraldine definitely probably going to wrap up the #1 spot with that win in the region over Pisgah tonight.
She has my gloves.
I'll tell you what, This was an exciting game, but not because of the scoreboard, just the atmosphere alone. Ty, how was it on the sidelines, buddy?
It was awesome. the whole crowd was excited throughout the whole game, nonstop. But Collinsville, I know they were fighting as hard as they could, but score says it, you know.
41-13.
I was just pumped through Valley Head's cheering section. It was unreal.
You know, I mean, I hate to say it, but I kind of had to get on the Valley Head bandwagon a little tonight. It was hard not to. The crowd they were very much into it, and Collinsville just didn't really bring a whole lot of viewers to the ball game. Probably had several online watching, but I tell you what, 41-13 the final. Valley Head, I don't think anyone could touch them. We may see them in the Super 6 this time unless they somehow stumble going into the playoffs. But with Section coming into town next week, I don't even think Section can lay a finger on them. Not the way they played tonight. They played unbelievable football and a clear number one in the region. And we're going to have Geraldine wrapping up the number one spot in 3A, yet to determine on 2A and 4A. But I've yet to have a final from Fort Payne and Scottsboro. That was a big night tonight. Scottsboro was leading 14-7 at last I heard. Okay, well, I was close. I was trying to get the passcode to the phone here. Oh, hand signals, almost called it out on the air, but it doesn't matter. Guys, anything before we wrap up this week?
Valley Head's the team to beat.
Valley Head is the team to beat. If you could pick two teams right now, who would it be? Don't matter who they are, just to see them play each other.
Watch them play. Valley Head Jordan.
Oh, wow, that would be a big matchup. I say Valley Head Fife. I believe that would be as hard-nosed of a game as you could possibly want. At this point, I'd also kind of like to see the two people who haven't really done a whole lot. I'd like to see Sylvania and Pisgah play again.
Yeah.
That was an exciting football game. But I tell you what, oh, look, Ty coming through for us. 35-7, Sandrock over Otter. Brindley Mountain 12, Sylvania 20. That one was a little closer than we thought. Spread was 8 points in that. It's not a final. It's not a final. Fairview and Crossville. Fairview winning 25-21. Scottsboro all over Fort Payne 35-13. 41-0. The Bears take care of business at over Holly Pond at their homecoming. Geraldine 40-14 over Pisgah. It is Valley Head here 41-13 over Collinsville, and Fife 40-13 over Section, who's going to be coming into town here next week. None of those final, by the way, except obviously this one. Guys, the camera battery is dying. I know we got some stuff coming up later on. Basketball season just around the corner. I want to let you guys know November 4th, which is a Monday, we're going to be doing media days. And we got some big stuff in the mix for basketball season as well. Matter of fact, I'm going to predict basketball season is going to be
It's going to be fun.
We're going to be in full stride by basketball season, boys. So it's going to be, we're going to have the production value is going to go up through the roof. We got a lot of things planned. And what I like, basketball is played indoors. It is 30-something degrees out here, extremely cold. For Ty, Harry, Trooper Trotter, Rusty Kirk, I'm Jake Harris for SouthernTorch.com. It's been a fun night here in Valley Head. We'll see you next week for a doubleheader. Halloween night, Geraldine versus Crossville, and then Friday, Fife versus Plainview. We'll see you those nights. Thanks a lot.